I was 11, I lived in Miami Beach for a year, and I've always thought of Florida as paradise. And now I find myself returning to paradise, and everything is as celestial here as could be. The students are wonderful. That is tuition free, I think, is just astonishing, and it's the sort of thing one tends to forget about. The whole level of caring, of identification with students' needs and with their musical and spiritual and intellectual development is on the highest level.
The word that comes to my mind is astonished. I am astonished by, first of all, what hits you first is the atmosphere. The atmosphere of the festival is really unique. It's one of collegiality among the professors and the students.
You know, I have to say, it's a great joy for me to be here. I've had students from Oberlin come here for the last 3 or 4 years already, and every single one of them has come back with incredible experiences, incredible stories of the things that they've learned. And it was just so interesting for me to actually then now be a part of the festival itself. There's so many things that make this camp, this festival, unique. First of all, it's tuition free. And our students who struggle every year to pay tuition at very, very expensive schools have sometimes limited options as to what they can do during the summer because they've had all of these expenses during the year. And to have a program like this offer them the opportunities to have lessons with really some of the top teachers in the world today, in the piano world. That's something that even if you had all the money in the world, it couldn't begin to pay for the kinds of experiences they get here. So that, I think, is number one. The fact that the festival itself takes place on this beautiful campus. I grew up in Florida, so I know a lot about the state, but I haven't seen this area in quite some years, and to see a program like this beautiful building with the facilities, Steinway Grands here on the concert stage, and in all of the studios that we've been working in. You know, for students to make beautiful music, they need beautiful instruments, they need the inspiration of wonderful teachers, and I think that this is what this festival is so wonderful at offering to them.
Now that I'm here, and it's already almost the third week, I'm just so glad that I came, because I feel like I learned so much, and I feel like I've improved like so much even in just 2 short weeks because of the endless opportunities, the many lessons that we can have, and the many lectures and the special topics classes that Rebecca Penneys, like, really I can tell she thought very hard about what she wanted to add into this festival for the benefit of the students. So I really appreciate that. Every time I ask questions, whoever I'm having a lesson with or whoever I'm asking is just so willing to help and so willing to answer those questions. And something else that I've really loved is the fact that some of these faculty members have their own performances and lectures, and to see them on stage to perform and to share their thoughts and their connections with the music they're playing is, I feel, just so valuable, and it just inspires me beyond like anything else. Yeah.
And I'm from China. So I think the uniqueness about this festival is we had so many lessons in this festival. that is so different from the others because we had lessons from from different teachers, and they all have unique personality and different perspectives in life and in music. So we're not only gonna study with one specific teacher for like his or her experiences. It feels like we're going to see a doctor, and you have this or that problems, and then they tells you, oh, it might move the elbow, it will get you better, and might use the body, or you need to think this way of the phrasing, or you need to actually analyze the music theory behind it. So everyone gives you different solution, the perspective, and the thing I love the festival is at the end you get to know what the solution for yourself. So it's about learn and grow in this festival.
It's a great joy to be here. We come in for a few days and we leave, but during that time, I think that there's an embarrassment of riches for the younger generation of pianists, because they have an opportunity to exercise their knowledge and to gain knowledge from many different perspectives. And I find here that there is encouragement to think and to exercise curiosity and have open discussions about style, about technique, about posture, about tempo. And these are all very, very important elements that we as teachers try to impart to the next generation of musicians. So I can only express my gratitude to Rebecca Penneys for her genius in coming up with this wonderful idea and opportunity for young people, and say thank you.
This is just an ideal place, really, for the students. I mean, I can't imagine designing something that would be more helpful. They get so much input from different people, and so they'll have lesson on the same piece from various different people, and that's the whole point here. Actually, it's not a flaw. It's a good thing that they get told different things, because we're trying to communicate how to interpret, how to see art, and not as something that we're just trying to copy. And so we're trying to get away from that and find out what are the possibilities for this, and how can we open our playing so that we can play the way we want to play this piece. So I'm really grateful to Rebecca for putting so much into this festival, and I think it's really the best festival I've ever done. Thanks.
I have not been to another festival where students get so much one-to-one instruction with, I think, really she's put together the best faculty that I have seen, really spread across all of the festivals. It's been really a terrific experience. I feel that there's a tremendous amount of gratitude that I feel is stemming from this tuition-free opportunity. Through the lessons, there's so much grace and receptivity, and gratitude is just something that I feel it keeps boiling down to, and I think a lot of it is due to the tuition-free environment and what Rebecca has made available to these students. It's incredible.
My name is Bokang Hwang, and I'm from Seoul, South Korea. And I graduated from Seoul National University